Coaster enthusiasts travel to amusement parks across the globe seeking that coaster that provides the ultimate thrill. Some coasters become legends, others fall short of glory. In this video, we will take two iconic wooden roller coasters and put them up against each other to see which one is the best. These two rivals have been mentioned as being not only the best wooden roller coasters on Earth, but the best coasters of all time. In one corner we have a legend. Built by Gravity Group in 2006, this coaster is known for its long duration, dense terrain, and out-of-control experience. It has a height of 159 feet, a top speed of 67 miles per hour, and an impressive track length of 6,442 feet, making it the second longest wooden coaster in the world. It has won 6 Golden Ticket Awards and is currently ranked 8th on Coaster Buzz's Top 100 list. Operating at Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana, we have the Voyage. And its opponent. Constructed by Intamin, this wooden beast is known for its strong ejector airtime. Standing at 181 feet tall, speeds reaching 70 miles per hour, and a total track length of 4,400 feet. In 2017, it won the Golden Ticket Award for Best Wooden Coaster, ranked 3rd on Coaster Buzz's Top 100. Located at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey, we have El Toro. You voted on Instagram to decide which one will stand supreme. Who will rise victorious? Find out in our first episode of Coaster Battles. Wooden rival coasters, El Toro versus the Voyage. Welcome everyone to a brand new coaster battle series, and we decided to start it off with a bang. Two roller coasters that the enthusiast community has been debating over for years. It is El Toro versus the Voyage. Now, Voyage has been a favorite of mine since my first ride in 2016, and this year I finally got to ride El Toro. And let me say, both coasters are very deserving of the hype. I can see why enthusiasts are so split on which one is better because they both offer different experiences. Now, El Toro has a stronger ejector air and it runs like an RMC in my opinion. If you don't know what an RMC is, it is Rocky Mountain Construction. Look it up. They make some of the most intense coasters on Earth, and El Toro seems to replicate that feeling. Now, whereas the Voyage has the terrain, the duration, and the feeling like the coaster is going to rip off the track. So that is why I wanted this to be our first coaster deal, because I think these two coasters are so good in so different ways, and I understand why there is this debate on which one is better. So let's talk about how this battle is going to work. I posted 8 questions on my Instagram page. The first 7 were different categories, such as which coaster had the better airtime, which coaster was the smoothest, etc. These first 7 categories are worth 2 points each. Then we had the final question, which was which coaster was the better overall, and that was worth a total of 5 points. The coaster with the most points at the end of the round will win. It's that simple. Now, a quick disclaimer is we just had over 60 participants for this battle. As we do more of these, I would like to have more participation, so if you haven't already, check out our Instagram page. We will be posting battles there in the future. Alright, without further ado, let's start this battle. Now, the first question we asked was, which coaster has the best first drop? Let me say, both drops are phenomenal. However, I give the edge to El Toro because it is steeper, and that cable lift hill gives you a ton of momentum. And let's see if you, the voters, agreed, and you did. With 75% of the vote, El Toro takes the first category and the first 2 points. Moving on to our next category, we have which coaster has the most fulfilling duration. I tweaked this question a little bit because if we were going by actual duration, Voyage wins easily. But I wanted to phrase this question as, which coaster gives you the most bang for your buck? For example, Beast at Kings Island has a better duration than Mystic Timbers. However, I think Mystic Timbers gives you the most bang for your buck. It does more in that little duration than Beast does in its entire ride. That might be a hot take, so you can slam me in the comments. Now, with that said, the Voyage is an action-packed ride from beginning to end, so it has a longer duration stat-wise, but it also gives you the most bang for your buck. So in my opinion, this is an easy category for it to win. And you, the voters, seem to agree with me as well, as Voyage will win this category with 70% of the vote. So we have a tie of 2-2. Next category is which coaster gives the best night ride. Now, I have not had the chance to ride El Toro at night, but I have heard it is wicked. However, I have trouble believing that anything is better than a Voyage pitch black night ride racing through the woods of Indiana. As you're zigzagging around, you cannot see a single thing. It is absolutely intense, even with the trims on. But let's see what you guys voted, and the 2 points will go to the Voyage. It receives 74% of the vote and now has the 4-2 lead. So far we have a tightly contested battle. Let's move on to the next question, which is, which coaster has the better airtime? Now, what is considered better airtime is up to you. For me, the quick pops of unsuspecting airtime on the Voyage is much more exciting than the strong ejector hills on El Toro. Now, I believe El Toro has the stronger airtime, but Voyage has the most airtime. So let's see what you, the fans, voted and what you thought was the better airtime. And the winner of this category with 56% of the vote is, wow, it is El Toro, edging out the Voyage. This was the tightest vote we had so far, 56% to 44%. Wow, El Toro gets the win in this category. That's a big pickup for El Toro, and it ties the match at 4-4. Next, we have which coaster is the smoothest. Now, to me, both rides have your typical wooden coaster roughness. Voyage was really bad to a point where I had to pack Tylenol just to make it through a day at Holiday World, but the recent track work to the ride has done wonders for it. This year, I was able to marathon the Voyage with 0 headaches. Now, depending on when you rode the Voyage or El Toro might affect how you vote in this category, so it really could be anyone's race. So, the winner of which coaster is the smoothest, voted by you, is El Toro with a wide margin of 71%. I'm not surprised because many voters might have not had the chance to ride Voyage after the changes made this year. So, El Toro retakes the lead at 6-4. Now, before we get to question 6, I just want to let you know that I will be doing another duel which will premiere October 6th. We will have the full reveal at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Voting will be on the story of our Instagram page on September 15th, so make sure you follow our Instagram page so you can participate in the next battle. I will leave a link in the description, and you can see it here on your screen. So again, make sure you follow our Instagram page so you can participate in the next battle. Okay, so right now El Toro has the slight 6-4 lead, and we have 2 more categories to go that are worth 2 points, and then we have our final question worth 5, so both coasters are still in this race. Alright, question number 6. Which coaster has the best terrain and structure interactions? I believe this is a signature feature of wooden roller coasters, and is what sets them apart from their steel counterparts. The station flybys, head choppers are exhilarating features that every good wooden roller coaster should have. Both coasters, I believe, interact with the structure very well. However, Voyage interacts with the terrain perfectly. It's in such a way that makes the experience seem out of control. So in this category, I am giving the edge to Voyage. Let's see if you agree. And yes, the Voyage will take these 2 points, 80% of the vote, and will tie the match at 6 apiece. And as I suspected, this is turning out to be a neck-and-neck battle to the finish. Alright, our 7th category is one that I believe both could lay claim to. Which coaster is the most intense? To me, both are super intense thrill machines. Both rides have me holding on, yelling with excitement and adrenaline, and both leave me craving at the end, wanting more. Now, I personally would give Voyage the win over El Toro in this category, but let's see what you, the fans, thought. And the winner of round 7, which coaster is the most intense, is El Toro with 70% of the vote. Wow, I was expecting this to be a tighter race. I think El Toro fanboys came out in force for this one, and El Toro now has the lead at 8-6, but that might not matter because our final question is worth 5 points. And that question is, which coaster is better overall? From the voting so far, the fans think that El Toro is smoother and more intense. You believe it has the best first drop and the better airtime. But you also said that Voyage has the better duration, night ride, and terrain interactions. Now, knowing coaster enthusiasts, intensity and airtime are major components when ranking a roller coaster. I believe that since El Toro took these two categories, that the voters are going to go with El Toro on this one, but let's see who wins. So, the winner of Best Coaster Overall and the winner of our first ever coaster duel is El Toro with 63% of the vote, and El Toro wins the duel 13-6, an impressive win for this coaster. Honestly, going in, I thought the Voyage had the upper hand, but the voters have chosen, and El Toro is your winner. Now, I want to thank everyone who participated in the voting for this duel. I really hope this series grows as I look to do these duels monthly, and I want to hear feedback from you on this first duel. I want to make this both fun and competitive for you, the viewers, so I am welcoming all suggestions that could enhance these battles. So let me know what you think of the questions or the scoring system and what your feedback is to help make this better. Now, like I said, stick around as we will have a teaser for our next battle, but I wanted to remind you to follow our Instagram pages so you can participate in our future battles. Again, voting will begin on September 15th. Let me know in the comments below what categories I should introduce for the next battle. Thank you again for watching El Toro versus Voyage. Again, El Toro takes the win 13-6. Now, stick around for our next coaster duel. And until then, I'm Kalaheo Benz. Have a good one. Four coasters, one throne. Inside these castle walls, a battle ensues. A battle of airtime and speed, power and endurance. A wooden legend who has laid claim to the park for decades will challenge the new kid on the block who has agility and grace. Will the veteran remain in charge, or will the new wooden coaster steal the crown? And in the main event, two world-class machines, both known for their insane ejector airtime. This 1-2 combo has put this Louisville theme park on the map for top thrill destinations in the country. But which one will take the throne of Kentucky Kingdom? Destination Thrills presents Battle for the Kingdom, Thunder Run versus Kentucky Flyer, and the main event, Lightning Run versus Storm Chaser, premieres October 6th.